That's not English, Brian. It's German.
Oh, fair.
So what I told you is true, from a certain point of view.
Good evening, everybody. That's discriminatory. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you're listening to this. It's Monday for us. How's everyone doing? We're just here doing our normal stream, chilling. If anyone didn't know, Mercury is in Gatorade. So if things are kind of just feeling a little off, that's why. Just, yeah. I let everyone know in our patron hangout that we just had. So if you're into astrology, just know. I don't know what flavor though. I don't know if that has
Mercury's red, so it would
red
be
flavor.
red flavor.
So fruit punch. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Did you see they have cucumber water flavored Gatorade now?
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's pretty good.
Ugh.
Mm.
I couldn't imagine anything. That's not true. I was going to say that I would want to drink less. A Gatorade flavor, I wouldn't want to drink less. Anyways, Gatorade, not sponsored. Sponsor us. How are we doing?
Good.
Oh, I almost just went for my chips that I promised I would not eat on camera. Have you ever had these? These are addicting.
Oh yeah.
Popcorn cinnamon crunch.
No, I have the cheese ones are good.
Yep. Cheese ones.
The white cheddar.
Kettle corn is very good.
I'll have to try some.
Spicy queso.
Mm.
That one's actually pretty good. And even I can have like 3 of them before I regret it.
There you go.
How you doing, Jill? How we doing? My camera is adjusting nonstop and it's driving me
Oh,
crazy.
you're fine. Not bad. I got a Roomba. That's been exciting.
Adulting.
Adulting. I had some friends over yesterday to watch some scary movies. Drank probably a little too much champagne. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. I had a large bottle of champagne that's been in my fridge for forever, and I said I need people to help me finish this, and so we did. We did.
I mean, sounds like a great way to get rid of booze.
We were all on the struggle bus this morning
That's what Sundays are for.
champagne.
Me and Alex had a bunch of wine last night because we were cooking and like drinking wine while we were cooking. And then we stayed up later than we should have.
Yeah, I
shows.
I literally messaged you. I was like, girl, go to bed. What are you doing?
We were up so late watching shows, and then
You messaged me, and it was like almost 2:00 your time. You like,
Yeah.
I have like, you like DM'd me, and I was just like, girl, go to bed.
yeah.
What are you doing up?
Sometimes I just get into that mood on a Sunday where I'm like, I don't want the weekend to be over yet, and I get really like ornery about it, and I'll drink too much and I'll stay up too late, and then every time Monday I have a workout on Monday, and I'm like, oh my god, what have I done?
Oh my God.
I'm not in my 20s anymore. I can't do this.
Just don't work out.
I mean, I had a headache before I even worked out, so.
Ugh, no thanks. Since before we move to a different thing, Jill, why did you name your Roomba?
His name is Sweep 3PO.
And for the record, apparently all 4 of us have Roombas and or knockoffs, and they all have names. So Jill's is, what was it?
Sweep 3PO.
Mm-hmm. Mine is named C-Sweepio.
That's way too much.
It is perfect.
That's Sweep 3PO. So much easier to say.
Molly has one that no one knows what it is. What is yours?
Well, we had one. The amount of dog hair in our house killed it, but its name was O-Pee-Pit, which is a little janitor character from Star Wars Resistance.
And then Jake supposedly has one named Optimus Grime, which...
all great names.
If that is true, I love that one. That one's a good one. Optimus Prime is quite ideal. Miss Molly Damon, how are you? How was your weekend?
I'm good. We got to hang out with some friends for Friday the 13th, which was fun. Watched a lot of spooky stuff. We watched a lot of House of Usher. We still have 2 episodes left to go on that, but I'm really digging that show so far. Saturday, we went to something called Porch Fest.
That looked so fun.
It looked like a giant frat party tailgate.
Kind of. I mean, it's like the neighborhood of Oakhurst in Atlanta, which is like kind of a bougie. You got to be pretty rich to live there. Neighborhoods, but they put on this thing every year and they call it Porch Fest, and they have a bunch of bands come and play literally on people's porches or in their yards or whatever, and it's like a big all-day event. And so you can just like walk around the neighborhood and go see different bands, and there's a bunch of vendors and stuff there, so we did that Saturday.
Yeah, if you don't follow Molly on Instagram, it looked like literally a giant college tailgate before the football game.
Yeah,
fun.
But it was like a lot of family. Like there were a lot of kids there too, but also a lot of drunk adults. So
that tracks.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's
yeah.
Fun.
See, you would have been fine at college tailgates. Actually, you went to college, and I'm sure Alex was the boring one.
I wouldn't say it was boring, but like my college at the time, it was more of a commuter college, but I would go to Athens a lot to hang out with my friends there. And so we did a ton of tailgate parties there.
Is Georgia Tech in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Like the downtown part, or?
Yeah.
Pretty much? Oh, wow.
I never went to any Georgia Tech football games because like I don't care about football.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah. Sweet. I did nothing.
Woohoo.
I played softball on Friday, and that was it.
That's not nothing.
But that doesn't really count as weekend.
Yeah, it does.
Saturday and Sunday, I didn't do jack squat.
That's allowed.
Although I'd actually hit the ball twice and got on base. So I'm pretty much the best player on the team now.
You don't have to buy people beer anymore.
No, I haven't had to buy beer for 4 weeks.
Wow.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty fun. And someone struck out the last game, and I went, "You suck."
Wow.
Even though I struck out the very first week. So, yeah. No, Blake. No beers are owed. Plus, I learned they all can't drink for ish because I bought like an 18 rack of them, and they drank like 9 of them. Barely even half. I was like, what a bunch of pansies.
Gross.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold on to the ones that I didn't get drank and be like, here you go. This is what you didn't finish. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, I had my first kid throw up in class today. That was great. Mm-hmm.
Did it cause any chain reaction throw ups?
No, because so I was sitting at my desk talking to a kid, so I didn't like see it really happen. I just kind of like heard like a ew and like was like, what? And looked towards my door, and a kid was just, because I have a trash can by my door, kid was just over the trash can, just like, doing the like throw up motion.
Oof.
But yeah, no, it wasn't bad, thank God. It was.
Were they like actually sick, or was?
I think so. I mean, it was like it wasn't the actual like full on mess. It was like the phlegmy stuff,
Yeah.
So I was like, that was as gross as it was. Thank God. And plus, my room doesn't have carpet. My room
that makes it
has
easy.
tile floor. Thank God.
That's good.
But yeah,
I've actually, this is gross, but I'm going to say it anyways. I have had like the green exorcist like projectile
God.
vomit before, but it was weird because I was in the hospital and it was because of one of the like medications they gave me. Like maybe it was the pain medication that they gave me through the IV, and something about it made it green. And
Well,
like
it was actually green.
it was bright green, and I was like so confused because I was like, I haven't eaten anything in like 24 hours and definitely nothing bright green, but it was like a lot. Like poor Alex was in the room like,
what is happening?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Dino
that was
Park
weird.
Dan, I'm finally a real teacher now that I had a kid throw up.
I lost count of how many kids threw up on me when I taught.
Yeah, I mean, I when I worked for like an after school K through 5, like that doesn't bother, but like a middle schooler,
Yeah, that's interesting.
like high school, like that. Honestly, like the main thing I put myself in this one in their like spot. I just try to like minimize the like kids being like, ew, you're gross, like that type of stuff. Like the kid's already throwing. I just literally throw. If you were throwing up, how would you want to be treated?
Yeah.
Just
Minimize
kinda, like,
the shaming going on
Yeah.
in
and
the room.
like within honestly like 5 minutes, they forgot it even happened. Like that's what I was trying to do. Jeremy, what am I teaching? I am a computer skills science teacher, but my degree is in PE. So, yeah.
Good thing that they didn't throw up on any computers.
I mean, I would have actually preferred it because these computers suck, so I could get new ones.
Whoops.
Yeah, so he missed on that one, unfortunately. Anyways, enough about throw up. One of our more disgusting openings. We have spooky stuff to talk about. Are we hitting Love is Blind reunion a little bit or no?
It was kind of...
Yeah. I mean, I know we've been covering it.
If anyone in the chat wants us to talk about it, we can cover it, but there's not much to say.
It wasn't the most exciting season.
No.
We'll go with the whole thing. They made sure Vanessa Lachey was stone cold sober.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure, because she was horrible at what she was doing. Yeah. Shall we go straight into spookies, or do you want to do Wonka first?
Do
Both.
Wonka first. Get that over with.
I don't really have any hard Wonka thoughts. I just watched the trailer before we went live, and it looks interesting. I probably won't see it.
Ever or in theaters?
Maybe ever. I don't know. It's like not really I never saw the other Willy Wonka films. I've only
Johnny Depp one?
Yeah, I've only ever seen the original.
That's fair. I don't actually no, I think I've seen both. I'm not a huge fan of it. It terrified me as a child.
Really?
It's definitely dark.
That cave scene.
Yeah.
Or tunnel scene.
Oh yeah. It's pretty trippy.
Scared the absolute living you-know-what out of me when I was a kid. And the fact that kids were like literally just like dying all over the place.
I always got scared when he yelled at the
you
kid.
lose.
Yeah.
Good day, sir.
I was like, oh, he's being mean.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Willy Wonka fan. I don't know. I doubt that I'll see it.
I think this one will do well for just fans of Timothee Chalamet.
That's literally, if I go see it, the only draw for me is just to see him do a performance as Willy Wonka.
I
out
thought
of
it looked
curiosity.
good. I thought it looked
Yeah,
fun.
but you like weird shit like this.
I do like weird shit like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. And it looks like it's gonna be a musical, like the original one is. So, which I'm always on board for a good musical.
Gio, you're out of your goddamn mind. Just because there's no way.
I mean-
they might not even be together anymore for all. I don't know.
Who cares?
Yeah, screw them. But yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe if I'm bored, have nothing else to do, it might be a streaming watch, like a streaming.
It'll
watch.
definitely be a stream watch for me for sure, unless my mom's like, "Let's go see Willy Wonka," which I doubt she even knows it's coming out. But
this strikes me as one of those types of movies that like I'll stream it while doing something else.
Yeah.
Like build Legos or something where I'm not like, if I'm not seeing it in theaters, it's probably not going to get my full attention.
Oh, that's another thing too, that it's the director of the Paddington movies, which are like absolutely beloved and adored.
So, yeah, that's true. Let's put Jeremy's comment up.
I didn't think about that. That's true.
He said, I like the Paddington movies. I'll give it a watch. Same director. Yeah. Those two are like, it's like one of the highest rated franchise on Rotten Tomatoes, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It sat at like 100% for a long time until someone just made sure they could knock it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot more movies that I'm looking forward to than
Five Nights at Freddy's. Are you gonna go see that?
I don't know if I'm gonna go see it or if I'm gonna stream it at home. I'm trying to find a way where I could like watch it and stream it for people to watch me get scared.
Could do a watch party.
Does Peacock have watch? Does Peacock do watch parties?
I don't know how that works, actually.
I love you get to be on the screen just for your use of the rainbow.
Hi, Sleep of Giants.
Hello. Yeah, I have a rainbow friend who is making me see this new Wonka. I don't understand why it exists, to be honest. Because studios don't know how to make original movies.
Yeah, when I saw people tweeting about the final numbers or whatever for The Creator and how it barely broke even, I was pissed because that movie was like not completely original, but pretty original and a much lower budget, and it was pretty good, but like no one went to see it.
Yeah, there's a handful of movies I would rather see. I already have tickets to the Marvels, obviously. What is the other one?
Hunger Games comes out later.
Oh, yes.
Hunger
That's
Games.
what I was thinking. Hunger Games I will absolutely be seeing in theaters.
I could probably drag Sean to see that one with me. Could probably convince him to go.
I mean, Aquaman, I just out of curiosity.
Zero interest in Aquaman.
I have free passes, so I'll just go.
I'm the minority who didn't even like the first one, so I have zero interest in seeing
I didn't mind it.
Didn't like it much either.
I don't like it.
I didn't mind it until they just dropped a random Pitbull song in the middle of the movie. That took me out of it a little bit. I'm trying to think what else is there. I don't think it comes out this year, but the Zac Efron wrestling movie that they just dropped a trailer for. I don't think that comes out this year though. Iron Claw, I think it's called.
Yeah, I don't know when that comes out.
I don't know.
Wish comes out November 22nd.
Oh yeah, Wish.
Looks
I'll go
really,
see
really
that.
Cute.
I still haven't seen Elemental. And
I haven't seen Elemental
fantastic.
either. I need that's another one I need to just put on the TV.
Are you gonna go see The Exorcist 2 or whatever it's called?
I want to, but again, that would just be one that I would have to go see by myself.
It's getting like really bad reviews.
Yeah,
so
which
I'll
I
probably
didn't
wait.
expect it. I didn't expect it to be good. I'd rather see, if I had the option, I'd rather go see the new Saw movie
That's fair.
Yeah.
because that one's
Jeremy,
actually getting really good reviews.
Thank you. Then yes, if it's coming out in December, then yes, I will be going and seeing that because that movie looks really good.
There's a horror movie coming out called Thanksgiving. And it's like
Oh,
I feel like I saw the trailer for this, but it's a Thanksgiving themed horror movie, which sounds intriguing.
Interesting.
It's
Oh.
Eli Roth.
Oh, okay.
Duh. I didn't even think about Killers of the Flower Moon. You know, honestly, I'm having a really hard time wanting to sit 3.5 hours.
I
Can't do
can't.
it.
I can't.
I got back problems.
Unless I'm at one of those theaters, like we have a couple by us, like one of those like theaters where the server brings you food, and they have like hard liquor cocktails, and like if I'm not at one of those places, I'm not about to go sit for 3.5 hours.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, Alan says it's the feature version of his Grindhouse movie trailer Thanksgiving. That makes more sense now.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Apparently Good Burger 2 comes out later this year.
I didn't see the first one.
I'm a dude.
What?
He's a dude. Swirl dudes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking through. There's really not that much.
Have you guys, I know Jake brought this up, but it's crazy that no one I know is watching Loki season 2.
I watched, like, Sean, we were eating dinner and Sean was like, oh, do you want to start Loki? And I was like, eh.
Yeah.
Like,
really
I'm like, well, because I have not caught up.
You don't need to know anything.
Which I get, but like,
Did you watch Ant-Man?
No.
The newest Ant-Man you didn't watch?
I haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. I haven't seen, oh no, I have seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. Have I? Maybe not. I don't even remember if I've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I haven't seen Quantumania. I haven't seen Black Panther 2. I didn't finish Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel was so good.
I have been,
so cute.
I didn't start Secret Invasion.
That's fine.
Yeah, like just so.
I got so burnt out on every Marvel thing that was coming out that I also didn't see a lot of those. But I'm curious about.
He is stealing this show.
He Kwan is great in it.
Stealing the show.
I would watch just to support him.
That's pretty much why I was okay with watching it. I was like, oh wait, He Kwan's in it. Okay,
he is pretty much the second lead almost at this point. Third. Like, it's obviously Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson. But he's like pretty much right there with him at every single turn. And he is stealing the scenes out from under them. He's pretty great. Yeah, there's not really much left. I don't know. They're kind of
those are like the big ones coming out in November.
What are the holiday films coming out?
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, Wonka comes out December 15th.
Sorry, continue.
The Iron Claw, December 22nd.
Yeah, that's
the one you were
if
talking
you haven't
about.
seen that. He is supposedly already been cast. We actually already have a Mephisto, and it's Borat, and he's going to show up in Ironheart.
Oh, like
that's the rumor.
Legit. What's his name?
Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen. He's such a good actor. It's kind of upsets me that he gets like people really only know him for Borat, but he's so good at like legit acting roles.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Color Purple actually looks. I never saw the original.
I would watch the original, but that one looks good too.
I'd probably watch, but this new one looks pretty freaking fantastic. Gio, I'm actually excited. Not excited. Excited's a strong word. Curious for Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
That one looks like a good mix of like sci-fi type things that I feel like appeal to a lot of us, but because it's Zack Snyder, I'm kind of weary of that.
I'll be completely honest. I just want to watch Sophia Botello. I love her. I absolutely love her. You're right, Gio. He was fantastic in The Trial of the Chicago 7. I actually did watch that movie.
He was supposed to be Freddie Mercury in the
Bohemian Rhapsody.
In Bohemian Rhapsody, but then he didn't like what they were doing with the story, and so he dropped out.
I don't know if I would want that or not. I liked
he looks like Freddie Mercury.
Kinda. I don't know. Interesting. Kevin, I think we're gonna save that topic. So keep that in mind.
Keep that in your back pocket.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I mean, that's a good question. The other one you threw out for what's the rest of the year is pretty good. There's just not too much.
There's no like big, huge blockbusters.
Well, that's because this got moved.
Yeah, that's true.
We were supposed to have this one, and that was going to be the big granddaddy movie of the.
I don't even consider the next Aquaman to be a big blockbuster movie.
No.
Especially with the hot mess that's going on with the DC universe right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the last one, and they literally just dropped a trailer for it like a couple weeks ago. Although the trailer looked good. Okay, I literally just saw this today. Did you see that?
Yeah. PJ said it's really good.
Is it on Disney Plus or I thought
it's a series?
It's on both. I believe it's on both.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I did see that Justin Long was hosting, but it's like I was looking at the episodes today, and it's like reimaginations of the original episodes. They're not new stories.
Oh, I thought they were just each episode was a book.
Well, yeah, but they did like back in the day. They did like The Mask had an episode, and then the little dummy guy had an episode, and
Say Cheese and Die is like the first episode. That's a pretty common one. But yeah, I'm interested in it. I might check it out.
I've heard it's good.
I was a Goosebumps girl back then.
I was too scared of those books. I was terrified. They were so that like I didn't even like want them near me. I was so scared.
I had a copy of the Mask episode of the original.
My friend did too. Growing up, we watched it all the time. Yeah, we would watch it all the time.
My cousin read one of them to me, and ever since then, like I was terrified of. It's like a plant like ate someone in a basement or something like that. I forgot what it was. It was never again. So some of us are slacking on it.
I just finished Hill House.
It was me. I was pointing to me. I haven't even started it. I was waiting until
I just watched Hill House for the first time.
Yeah, Jill finally is watching things that we told her she would like, and clearly did because she binged straight through it.
Flanagan is so good at creating like television episodes that really make you want to just binge the whole thing. And
I finished it in just like 3 days.
Yeah,
you finished it pretty fast. Yeah, considering that you're usually pretty busy.
Well, I watched it when I was at home.
So Midnight Club and then House of Usher, they're both kind of like adapted stories. So
Midnight Club?
Yeah.
Midnight Mass?
Wait. Not Midnight Mass. Midnight Club? That was the last one that came out.
Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass.
There's no club.
Yeah, there's the wait, hold on.
Who's clubbing?
Who's
it was
going
the
to
last
the club? There's no clubbing.
Flanagan show.
Midnight Mass.
No, the Midnight Club is the last Flanagan show.
On Netflix?
Yes. Did you guys miss that one? That was last year.
I haven't seen any of them, so.
Well, Anyways, the Midnight Club was
I've
like
literally
really,
never heard of this in my life.
it was not my favorite of the bunch, but it was still fun. And it's like the story is adapted from other stories, but he adapts other people's stories really well into television series, I think. Teens that are, it's like a group of teens that have a terminal illness and they're all living in a house together and they form a little club and they call it the Midnight Club. And there are spooky things happening there.
I literally did not hear one whisper about this. I just thought he skipped a year.
Wow, what a Flanagan fan you are.
How dare.
I mean, wow, I'm actually kind of shocked that I missed that. Interesting. Because I thought it was weird that he went a year without. So that makes sense.
Yeah. I hope we get a Flanagan show like every year around spooky season because they're so entertaining and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he just crafts it so good. Like, it's just, even someone that doesn't like
well, that was the first thing I said when I was watching this. I was like, how did you watch this? Because like there was only one scare that I legit gasped and jumped because I just was not expecting it. But like it's creepy. So I was watching it and I was going, how did you watch this?
Because
why are you telling me to watch this? How did you watch this show?
It's just the storytelling is just so good that it's really not even for me like about the spooky. It's just like wanting to know. There's always like a twist or some crazy crap at the end that you just didn't see coming. I don't know. It's for someone, like I said, for someone that doesn't like a spooky like me to be as like in love with these, the storytelling is fantastic.
I'm going to watch the other ones for sure.
Are you going to just go in order?
Probably. I'll probably just go in order.
Are you going to skip Midnight Club?
No, if it's a thing, I'll watch it. Why? You didn't see it? What if it's good?
That's pretty good.
You just said a second ago that it was meh.
Well, I like all of Flanagan's shows, but I would probably rank Midnight Club a little lower on my scale.
Okay, so what is your scale then?
I think Hill House, followed closely by Midnight Mass, and then maybe House of Usher, Bly Manor, Midnight Club. Is that all of them? I think so.
Yeah. I mean, the ones I've seen, I would go, I mean, Hill House, but like Midnight Mass is like 1A, 1B.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bly Manor. So good.
Brian, your camera's doing that because your face isn't in the center of the square.
No, it's because his house is haunted because it kept turning
that too.
On, remember?
Dude, my TV turned on 3 times in a row by itself. It's
Someone whispered my name in my ear last night.
Right after that was Sean. He was trying to get a little
he wasn't in the bedroom.
He was being a little frisky.
It wasn't in the bedroom. Someone
it
whispered
was the
my
Roomba.
name and I woke up.
Yeah.
The Roomba's like, I'm gonna give you a name.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, Andy. And then all of a sudden balloons came across my screen. Oh my god, it's it. Speaking of, let's just segue. Oh, I'm so good at that. Into our spooky.
I mean, we've already kind of been talking about it.
All right, fine.
We were just talking about spooky things.
Okay, so what is Jake has at the bottom? What are your spooky season favorites? And do you rewatch the same things every year? No.
No.
I mean, the only like spooky things that I like. I'm in the middle. I have to move. I have ADD, so it needs to calm down. Would be the Flanagan stuff. As far as like going out of my way to watch something spooky, that's probably it. I do like to rewatch The Nightmare Before Christmas.
That one I'll watch on Halloween. It's like my transition from like Halloween season to Christmas season. So that one is like my Halloween watch.
Yeah, I usually wait. Yeah, towards the end. I saw it a couple years ago. They were doing like a movie theater re-release, and I had never seen it in theaters, and went and did that, and that was fun.
That one I usually save for like in between Halloween and Christmas, because I feel like anything with Christmas stuff in it, it just kind of takes it over for me.
It's my like I'm in bed going to sleep, put it on on Halloween night. But
it's a good transition movie.
Yeah, it's a good one. But Hocus Pocus is definitely one that I'll watch every single season without fail. I'll usually watch some sort of Paranormal Activity film within that franchise.
A couple of those were so good.
The second one's the best. Yeah. And I always have to watch at least a couple new movies that I haven't seen. So last night,
you didn't do a thing this year, right?
No, I only did that once because that was back when I was 100% remote, so it was easy for me to watch. Because I watched, for anyone who doesn't know, 2020 or 2021. 2021, I think I did 61 days of Halloween, where every day I watched a new scary movie.
Get a life.
It was great because I saw
pandemic.
It was the pandemic. I couldn't do anything, and I was completely remote. But it was nice because I got to see a lot of movies that I hadn't seen before that I probably would have never watched had I not done that. But yeah, Hocus Pocus is always my go-to. A paranormal, some kind of slasher film. This year it's been all the Saw movies for me this year. And then last night I watched my new movies I hadn't seen were Hell House LLC and then No One Can Save You were my two new ones that I watched yesterday.
I'm gonna check out Hell House LLC because I thought I had seen that, but I looked it up and I was like, this doesn't sound familiar. So
it was pretty good for a found footage. There was some like my friends and I were like freaking out a little bit. There's some really good creepy like scares in there. It was a good one.
Did either of you watch the Fear Street movies?
Yes, those are amazing.
I watched it in passing because PJ was staying with us when those came out. So
those
I watched
are great.
them in passing.
Are they?
Yes.
Are they too spooky for me?
No. I actually they're kind of like they're kind of like Flanagan light, I would say. It does kind of feel like a Flanagan show. It's not that spooky and not that gory, but the story is like really, really well told because there's like 3 parts and it's 3 different time periods that it's told in. So it's really fun.
That's not a scary French horror. That's called a porno. Girls with balls. No. Isn't it? Aren't they like the Fear Streets like 50 years apart or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the 80s or 90s and then it goes to like the 1600s and then it jumps to like present day. It's really cool.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have spooky movies that I like, but I don't like go out of my way to watch spooky movies during Halloween. Like the It movies are pretty good.
Yeah. Malignant. Has anyone watched Malignant this year? That's gotta be an every season one too.
I haven't rewatched that one yet.
When you do, don't forget to throw a chair at Alex. That was the best scene of the last, I don't even know how many years. Literally just spin and nailed him with the chair.
Cinematic masterpiece.
I thought, wasn't he supposed to have like something coming out this year again? That
James Wan?
Yeah, I could have sworn he...
Wasn't there a new Nun movie?
They did the Nun. Didn't they do the Nun too?
Yeah. Did he do it though? I don't think
I don't
he
know
did
if he
it.
did it.
I don't know. Did you guys see Megan?
I haven't seen it yet.
I watched the first 20 minutes and then I got distracted.
Yeah, it wasn't as good. It wasn't nearly as good as Malignant, but it was still fun.
Okay. Kevin brings up a fantastic question. POV. What is your favorite season of American Horror Story? I haven't watched them all, so I'm looking for recommendations.
We've talked about this before.
Well, I've only seen one, and Coven is very good.
Coven is the answer for all of us.
Yeah. Coven is incredible. I would honestly go 3, 2, 1 as my favorites. If I'm going top 3.
Yeah.
4 wasn't bad. 5 was okay. And then I think it kind of went, I don't even remember which one was 6. Roanoke?
Oh, I did really like Roanoke.
Is that the one with Lady Gaga?
No, that was Hotel. That was 5.
She was in Roanoke too.
Yeah, she was like
that's right.
The
The
spooky
demon
with like the
fairy
yeah.
thing.
I liked 1984. That one was fun too.
Okay, wait.
But Roanoke had a great twist halfway through the season that I was like, okay, this is fun.
Hold on, let me look up the order.
But for me, the ones that I rewatch, also Hocus Pocus. I watched Practical Magic today. That one is just overall a really fun vibe. I try to watch a slasher movie or two. I finally watched Halloween 3 a couple weeks ago, and it was fantastic. I loved how silly it was and cheesy.
Okay, so I watched one of Horror Story. I watched 1 through 8, and then I dropped off after that. So Murder House, Asylum, Coven, Freak Show, Hotel, Roanoke, Cult, Apocalypse, 1984, Double Feature, NYC, and Delicate.
Yeah, I did really like Hotel. That one actually is probably my second favorite.
Just because of Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
It's Lady Gaga.
I mean, she did serve heavily.
That movie or that season of television is pure sex.
It's yeah. Her her character is pretty good in that one. Yeah. So Kevin, if I would say, you don't need anything you can just straight up go into Kevin, right?
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So personally, and I think the three of us start at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to do it for spooky season, start at 3. It's perfect for spooky season.
Because it has a really fun Halloween episode specifically.
Yes. Yeah. Start at 3, and then your choice between 1 and 2, and then pick and choose from there. Yeah. Although, don't watch Apocalypse without watching Coven. Those go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So 3 and 8, but don't watch them at the same time. But yeah, American Horror Story had a pretty good run.
I mean, they had a chokehold on the spooky season show before Flanagan came along.
Oh, 100%. Then it just started to get kind of like, I don't even understand what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not watching them anymore.
I don't even know what Delicate's about. I just know there's a Kardashian, and that was enough for me. The one they never did the sirens. Remember how for a while there was rumored that he was going to do like one that was like mostly on a boat, and then it was like the American Horror Story sirens, and it was going to be like sailors and stuff getting like doomed and stuff. God,
I didn't know that was like an official rumor.
Well, it was at some point, and then he changed it for Roanoke or Colt. I forget which one. It was around that time. Would have been a good one.
Jeremy, Alex and I watched Totally Killer. I think it was Friday night, and it was pretty fun. It was cute. It was kind of like, it reminded me of Happy Death Day. If you have seen that.
I actually love those.
I love Happy Death Day. I love Freaky.
Okay, well then you guys should definitely watch Totally Killer, because it is the same vibe.
Okay, cool.
Freaky is literally the hot chick with murder.
Well, yeah, I was explaining because we were looking for movies to watch last night, and because we wanted to watch movies that none of us had seen, and neither of them had seen Freaky, and I was like, oh my god, you need to watch this movie. It's so fucking good. It's so much fun.
I challenge anyone that's never seen Freaky or the hot chick, watch the hot chick first and then watch Freaky, and you're just going to be like, this is a literal rip-off movie with murder.
It's so good. Well, it's a rip-off of Freaky Friday, because that's why they called it Freaky. But
Jake saw Totally Killer and thought it was awesome. I've never heard of that.
I'll add it to the list.
What other spookies?
I did like this question from Roberto. What's your favorite type of horror? Slasher, exorcisms, monsters, supernatural. My go-to is always slasher. I am a hoe for a good found footage film.
I love found footage, supernatural, and possessions.
Anything with the occult too. I'm like, anything with the occult I love. Exorcisms, demons, what have you. But found footage is like my favorite when it comes to spooks.
I've learned to love slasher movies more and more. Like, I used to really not be into them, but I kind of get them now. I did always like the Scream movies, but I've watched a lot of slasher movies in the past couple of years.
Congratulations, Sleep of Giants. You win the award for my favorite person of the night. Give me a horror ripoff of White Chicks.
It's called Freaky.
No, White Chicks.
Oh, White Chicks. I thought you meant the hot chick. Oh god, what does it entail?
I don't know. You cannot get away with those type of movies anymore.
No.
Someone said something that triggered my mind of other. Wait. For me, if I'm gonna watch something spooky, I would probably go with more like a culty slash like. Trying to think. I guess. I mean, I liked the It movies. I liked A Quiet Place. So I guess kind of sci-fi. But I do enjoy like a culty type thing. Not a murder cult.
Like Midsommar.
Ooh, I finally saw that a couple weeks ago. That movie was.
I don't like a crazy like
that. That's very intense.
I've seen some stuff from that movie, and
it's so good.
So you know what movie that I'm determined to watch this year for the first time? I really want to watch the first Conjuring movie.
We've seen the first one. We did a watch along of it. Yeah.
Okay, then the second one.
Brian blocked all that out of his
mind. I'm like a 95.
The second one is really good too, though.
I'm like 95% positive that we watched The Conjuring.
It's like now that you're saying that, actually might.
The creepy old man in the chair in the second one is.
Jake, did we watch?
Oh yeah, the second one. Yeah. He's great.
Jake, did we watch The Conjuring? I feel like
I'm like 90% positive.
I feel like we voted, but it didn't win.
No, I'm pretty sure we watched it.
Have we announced what our watch along is this month? Because I think it could get some people interested in joining.
I don't think we have.
I don't think we have, but you can. I mean,
I think
Go
it's
for it.
scheduled for
Isn't
the
it this week?
Sunday.
If it's
Oh
this
yeah,
Sunday.
the 22nd. So yeah, this coming Sunday. We're gonna watch The Exorcist because it's my favorite and it's Jill's favorite, and Jake's never seen it.
I've seen it.
So
See, Andy, I
check
don't
out our
think we did.
Patreon if you want to watch The Exorcist with us.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed when I watched The Exorcist the first time.
When?
What's funny about it?
The like whenever she's like, "Go fuck your mom" or something like that type of stuff.
Oh,
like,
your mother sucks cocks in hell.
yeah,
Yeah.
those ones.
Oh, maybe we
See,
didn't do The
okay.
Conjuring.
I'm
we
like,
watched
why
it.
am I like convinced
Because
that we did The Conjuring?
because we did a vote and it almost won, and I think it was for
Okay.
it was some other one that.
Well, yeah, definitely watch the Conjuring movies.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I don't remember ever watching, because that's the one with Patrick Wilson and
with it's the anything in that Warren universe with
Yeah.
the Warrens is so
Okay,
like
yeah.
Conjuring, The Nun, Annabelle, yeah.
I
never saw the Nun movies because I was kind of like,
first one was so Jake and them convinced me to go see that in theaters. They bullied me into seeing it, and it didn't scare me, so it was kind of disappointing. Whatever we watched, what did we watch last year?
Was it Cabin in the Woods?
No, that was like 2 years ago.
That was in quarantine because I was in my old apartment.
Was it Malignant? Did we watch Malignant last year? I feel like last year was the Malignant one.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, maybe it was Malignant.
I think we did Malignant last year.
Oh, have you guys seen Barbarian?
Mm-mm.
Molly, stop it.
That is Malignant levels of
that was it.
bonkers. You have to see Barbarian. We
That
watched
was
it
it.
like 4 times.
Oh, It Follows was last year. Andy, you didn't like It Follows? It Follows was so good.
Dude,
yeah,
It Follows
Trick or Treat
was
was
really
good.
good. And then Trick or Treat was 2 years ago.
Trick or
And
Treat
then
was
3
fun.
years ago was the one we just said that I forgot already.
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. Because that's the one where I got my jump scare from the title screen.
From the title. Oh, that's right. Well, Andy, when you put it that way, then It Follows isn't as scary.
It Follows was good. That movie was good. See, I don't, as long as it's not like a horror or like, not a horror, a slasher, throats getting purposely slashed and then like 30 seconds of it just spurting and like, yeah, like Saw, no.
Love
like,
it.
No, I'm not doing Saw. The only like horrors franchise that I've watched like all the way through is the Screams, because those are actually kind of fun to like. It's like Clue.
If you can take the gore in the Scream movies, though, you can take the gore in almost any slasher movie. Because I mean, the last Scream movie had some gore in it.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it was really good. You should see that.
I want to. I love the first one though. The first one is just
it's classic.
Perfection.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah. I don't know any other one. No, I'm not gonna like Hellraiser. Same with Poltergeist. Those ones I won't watch.
Hellraiser is a fun watch just because of how
Hellraiser's wild.
Like, yeah, the practical effects that they use in the first Hellraiser are like pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, they're impressive, but you can tell it's just effects.
I haven't seen Friday the 13th. I've seen Halloween H2O. I don't know why. I just randomly watched that one.
That's a choice.
I think we did. Didn't we do I Know What You Did Last Summer as a watch along?
At one point we did, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was because that's Sarah Michelle Gellar and all them.
Okay. I like that one. Not as much as the Scream movies, but I do like that one.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I feel like you're trying to trick me into watching Barbarian, and because I've heard some things about that movie.
It's really good.
But not for me. I can just tell by your response how you just kind of were like.
No, I'm trying to think of like what about it wouldn't work for you. It's not gory.
Isn't it? I thought it was. Isn't the cover of the movie them like drowning in blood?
No, that's Infinity Pool.
Oh,
I think. Let me look at the cover.
Is this the one with Alexander Skarsgård?
Yes.
Yeah, isn't it literally them drowning in blood? Like they're reaching out of the blood?
I don't think so.
Evil Dead, isn't it?
No.
No. It's her standing in a doorway looking downstairs. That's
Oh, maybe I am thinking of a different one then. Jeremy says it's Infinity Pool.
Don't Google anything about Barbarian because it immediately brings up spoilers. But Barbarian is kind of like, it reminds me of The Descent. So it's really...
God. The Descent made me claustrophobic, and I'm not even claustrophobic.
It's creepy and has a really fun twist.
Isn't that the one with Twilight Girl? The Descent? Or what am I thinking of?
Twilight Girl.
Kristen Stewart?
No.
There's one where she goes underwater.
That's like the one with the crocodile.
That's not Kristen Stewart. You're talking about Crawl?
Crawl.
No.
Crawl is really good too,
though. It's like she goes like to the bottom of the ocean or something, and
no, The Descent is about a group of women who go like spelunking.
They're spelunking cave explorer people.
I'm like looking at pictures from Barbarian now, and I'm like,
people in the chat are saying it's called Underwater. They're like, it's literally called Underwater.
That tracks. That would make sense. Okay, yeah, it is called Underwater.
Barbarian became our new Malignant after we made all of our friends watch Malignant. We were like, okay, now anyone who comes over, we make them watch Barbarian.
Oh God, I don't know. Might have to pass on that one. It sounds a little
maybe
scary.
Maybe I should save it for the next time I come over. Then we could watch Barbarian.
I could do a spooky movie watch along every night this month.
Mm-hmm.
You should keep up your spooky tree with your Christmas tree this year, and then just have a Nightmare Before Christmas type situation going on.
See how many trees I can get up in my house for Christmas
before Alex loses it. That's my friend just bought the like 14-foot tall Jack Skellington that like moves and stuff. I was like,
those things are so expensive.
That's why I said you literally bought that for a month of the year. They're like, isn't it like $800?
That's like the price of a UCS Lego set. Come on.
I'm not buying it.
If I ever own a home, I do want to get one of the Spirit Halloween animatronics for my front yard.
I watched this TikTok the other day of this girl took her grandma to the spirit store and made her step on all the mats to see like the spooky. Poor grandma. Okay. I've heard Coraline is terrifying.
I love Coraline.
Like, I don't remember it being actually scary. I think I saw that in theaters.
It's a little creepy, but I love Coraline.
Jake, I have been saying this for like months, and I was gonna do that for
Let's watch Barbarian and you can react to that.
Oh, no, I was gonna do it to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, sure, whatever. I don't think that one's gonna be that scary though.
I don't know. There's a
he got scared by the Cabin in the Woods title card,
but none of the rest of the movie scared him.
True.
It was just that.
Well, because there wasn't a whole lot of jump scares in that movie.
Here's the thing. You will scare me if I am wearing headphones because I don't do the loud well. Like I don't. We saw me do POV plays and like any loud noise, I'm gone. And I was wearing headphones during Cabin in the Woods. So if
Okay, well, for the watch along, you gotta wear headphones.
Fine.
Although there's not really any big like jump scares in Exorcist, but if we watch
there's
a
not.
different movie for a reaction, you gotta wear headphones.
I wonder would The Conjuring get me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be fun too.
I would be.
The Conjuring, Sinister. Have you watched Sinister? That one's like my all-time favorite scary movie.
Then I would probably hate it.
Which is, I think, I don't know if it was finally broken, but for a while, scientifically, it was the scariest movie ever made, was Sinister, based off of people's heart rates. Sinister.
Yeah, I think Conjuring would be a good mix of, because like the story's really good. There's a lot of good.
Conjuring's great.
Scares.
Conjuring's great.
You know, it's a good scary movie. I don't know if scary. Well, I haven't seen it for so long. Oh crap! I forgot the name. Is it Devil? No, the one where there's the devil in the elevator.
Devil.
Is it Devil?
I think so.
Let me look.
And you're trying to figure out who it is.
Devil. Yeah. Okay, I watched that one time. That's a fantastic, like it was good. I actually genuinely really enjoyed that. So Molly, they get stuck in an elevator, and one of them is the devil, and
I have seen that.
The devil starts picking off each person one by one. You're trying to figure out who it is.
Yeah,
it's a great movie.
That would be a fun board game.
Yeah.
If you this for someone that doesn't like these, I recommend that movie. It got panned as crap, but I thought it was really good. I'm a sucker for a whodunit though. So I'm easily right up there. But M. Night Shyamalan, Ding Dong produced, co-wrote it and stuff. I don't think I've seen any of his scary movies.
Signs or
no, I've never seen Signs. I've never
Signs
seen.
Is pretty great.
The only thing I think I've seen from him is Glass and those ones. I should watch Signs. Didn't he do another? Wasn't there another big one like right after Signs?
Oh, wasn't there like a Cabin in the Woods type one? I haven't seen very many of his films.
He either hits a home run or he strikes out.
Yeah, he takes big swings and sometimes they're misses.
The Village.
Most of the time they're misses. The Village is
The Village is the one that
The Village is garbage.
Oh, really?
I did not like The Village.
I wish I could watch The Sixth Sense without knowing what happened, but it's like one of the most famous things ever. I've never seen it, but like I would, if I could erase that and watch it, I would love to do that one. I think I've watched The Visit though. I don't know. Anyways, any other things that you can think of?
I mean, I'm gonna be watching the Friday the 13th movies that we're covering for trivia.
Oh, that's right. Let me put that up on this right here.
Monday,
Friday
October
the 13th. I don't remember which ones they are though.
So we're doing the first one, Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and Jason Lives. Because those are some of the higher rated ones.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, sorry. I was looking at. I have seen The Visit. That movie is really weird. Good twist, but it lost me when the grandma pooped in the diaper.
Ew.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Ready or Not is great.
Yes, Ready or Not is. Molly, you've seen it, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a great
one. Thank God.
One.
Yes. That's a fantastic one. That would be something I would probably rewatch first.
That movie is gorier than Barbarian.
There you go,
really?
Brian.
Yes.
There's only one scene that I don't like in Ready or Not. I'm sure you can imagine which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the nail one is pretty bad. Is that the one you're talking about?
Hand?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. That I audibly screamed out loud when I saw that one. That's just, yeah. That's my recommendation. Okay, let's do, before we leave, one last thing. Give your one, if you could tell people to watch one spooky movie, what would you pick? For
Sinister.
this Sinister?
Mhm.
I'm going
Barbarian.
with Ready or Not. I love that movie, was so good. I put Jake on that movie. Yes, Blake, Quiet Places, love him, own him, fantastic. Okay, so yeah, other than the trivia, our watch along is The Exorcist.
Mm.
That is Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Sunday
Sunday.
the 22nd.
The 22nd. So this Sunday. If you're not a patron, go ahead and join so you can be a part of that. Am I missing anything else? Q&A we're doing this week. So that for you patrons, that will be coming soon. Probably, I would say within the next couple of days this week, possibly. Anything else? Brian tries. We're figuring that out, but there should be one. Anything
Brian
else?
tries spooky movies.
Brian tries a spooky movie.
No. Brian tries to not get scared during a spooky movie. Good luck. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. If you guys can't think of anything else, yes, no?
I think we covered a lot of them.
Yeah, you got a lot of recommendations for spooky stuff. Mostly
I still
from
have
them.
a lot of movies on my list of
Me
stuff to
too.
watch this month. I'm gonna rewatch The Shining. I'm gonna watch for the first time The Omen and Rosemary's Baby.
The
I've never
Omen's.
seen those.
Molly, have you watched Dr.
Yes,
Sleep?
The Omen's fine.
Yes,
Dude, Dr. Sleep is really good.
I do very much enjoy Dr. Sleep.
The wild thing with The Omen is I believe The Omen came out after Exorcist, and it just does not hold up well. Meanwhile, Exorcist is like a movie that could literally be made today. Like, it's just that good. It holds up so well. And you watch The Omen and you're like, think it's made 10 years before, but it's not.
All right. Well, you've got a bajillion different recommendations by the end of this, from TV shows to movies to stuff I can't remember. But yeah, go ahead and check those out. And if you do, let us know in the comments what you guys enjoy, so that way other people can see what is out there, because I'm sure there's a vast ocean of things that we haven't even touched. And you two, I'm sure, would love recommendations. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us. If you're not a patron, go ahead and sign up so that way you can do more stuff with us this week. But until next time, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you later.
Bye.